I think it's time for me to ransack this place.
I've seen a lot of those Institute Pro things sniffing around. Looks like they're getting ready to try to take us out.
Sturge has found a way into the Institute. We can launch an attack whenever you say the word.
Wow. Garvey.
Hey.
Holy shit. That was one hell of a bang, wasn't it? So that's it. The Institute is destroyed. You did issue the evacuation order, right? And noticing all the chaos.
I sure did.
Good. I thought so. It was just watching that explosion. I just hope as many people as possible got out. I hate that we had to do that. But they left us no choice. It was war. But now, the war against the Institute is over. The way is now clear for the Commonwealth to finally come together and build something good for the future. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows from here on out.
What? No sunshine and rainbows? Next you're gonna tell me I'm not getting a pony.
If I had any ponies to hand out, you'd be first on my list. We could never have gotten here without you, General. The Institute was the most insidious threat we've ever faced. They kept the Commonwealth divided for centuries. But there are plenty of other problems left to deal with. I don't think the Minutemen are going to be out of a job for a long time yet. As much as I might wish it. We deserve to enjoy our victory. But soon enough, it's going to be time to get back to work.
Alright. I'm gonna max out Party Boy. Oh my goodness. How do we get down from here? Is the question. Without killing ourselves, of course. Oh, there's an elevator. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I'm gonna head to Hangman's Alley and take a bit of a nap, I think. Or maybe I'll go and cure my ailments with Dr. Soon first. I don't know. I like how I got fatigue even though I literally took all my herbal fucking remedies beforehand. Well, to be fair, I did do a lot of drugs and drink a lot of alcohol while I was in the Institute, so that probably has something to do with it. Each time you take a drug, it increases your chance to catch a disease at the next disease check by 7%. Hope I'm not enemies with the Brotherhood right now. The Institute only cared about control. Their human experimentation was vile and repulsive, almost as much as their creation of life only to enslave it. Oh god, do I have to do this right now?
Sullivan.
Done as a sin.
Slugs in the gut. Plus the fall.
Here you go.
Quick, take this stim pack.
Thank you.
I don't want to do this right now. I just came here to cure my disease.
Yes, Piper. Congratulations, you won. I hope you break your foot trying to kick that door down.
Damn it, it won't budge. Damn it, McDonough's locked the door.
So break in.
Nice.
That's far enough.
Help me! He's crazy!
I am not just going to be discarded and tossed to the wolves. I'm the main...
Skill issue. Should probably take some Rad-X now that I think about it. This is a highly irradiated area, being as we just nuked the shit out of it. I could get Lone Wanderer rank 3. 25% more damage adventuring without a companion. Okay. Well good, now we do a bunch more damage. I think I'm gonna start leveling up Gunslinger. When I run into Mirelurk Queens, can't really fight them. No, I'm not getting up close and personal with them. That is the last thing that I would want to do.
We got a new case while you and Nick were out. Ready to put on the detective hat?
I sure am.
The only thing I'm ready for is danger and awesome.
Pew, pew, pew! I'm afraid hard-earned caps is all we've got to offer, honey.
That's cute.
The client is a fisherman who lives on the edge of the Commonwealth. Kenji Nakano. Mr. Nakano didn't leave many details. Said he'd go over everything when you meet him. But if you want my guess, missing person case. Guy had a worried look a mile long.
So, is the fedora and trench coat mandatory when solving these cases? Because I'm thinking smoking pipe and British accent.
Hey, whatever floats your boat, Gumshoe. The Nakano residence is up in the northeast, near the coast. A small fishing house. He said that he and his wife will be waiting for you.
It's a long walk. That's how the hard cases always start.
Let's go Coastal Cottage. Let's see. Damn, never seen the inside of Diamond City from the outside. That's kind of weird. The low poly textures. Let's play blow up the cars. Damn, I blew up a bunch of cars. Okay. I'm gonna start favoriting my alcohol. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, a seagull. That's cool. Little irradiated ghoul seagulls. That's fun. Oh, a legendary Brotherhood Star Paladin. Okay. What do you have? Why don't you have anything? Well, oh boy. Probably take some jet here, shouldn't I? That hurt a lot. So, you didn't have anything. You had some heavy combat armor. Heavy combat left and right leg. Okay, I'll take that. A free fusion core and a Gatling laser. I mean, a Gatling laser's pretty cool, I guess. It did a lot of damage to me really fast. I thought I was gonna have to use some drugs, but I didn't. So that's cool. Oh, copper. Copper's good. Oh, perfect. Lethargy? Ew. Hello, glowing one.
Damn it! Come in! I know you're listening on the other end. Where is she? What? We don't have time for visitors or caravans or wherever you're from.
Sorry. I have this habit of running straight towards signs of trouble. Come to think of it, that explains a lot.
A good Samaritan? Fine. I'm out of options anyway, if you want to hear about it. My daughter is missing. It all started with this damn radio.
Our daughter Kasumi likes to fix things. The radio was her latest project.
Until she made contact with some kidnapper who lured her away from us.
I think maybe she left because she wanted her own life.
No. She would have told us where she was going. She would have said something. I know my daughter is in danger. I can feel it. Find her, please.
Money?
350 caps sound. 400.
Little more.
500 caps.
Okay.
Thank you. Her room is upstairs if that helps.
Know exactly where to go and what to do. Okay, where's the safe? Here it is.
I never really thought about who or what I am, but God, where do I start? The radio. I was right about the range. I managed to get a signal, a strong signal from up north. There's a group of people up there. They say they're all synthetic people, made by the Institute. They are trying to build a place for their kind, where they can be themselves and be accepted for what they are alongside human beings. It sounds wonderful, but then they started asking about me, and some questions came up. Questions I don't have answers to. I'm going to go. To meet these synths, I have to know the truth about myself. They've told me to sail up north to a town called Far Harbor. I can make my way to them from there.
I think I know where Kasumi went. A place called Far Harbor.
She went that far up north? God, that explains why she took the boat. There's no time to waste. You have to go after her. Take my ship on the dock. It has a guidance system, a final gift from my father, and it's built for distance.
Wham! Did I scare you? I hope I scared you. Hey everyone, it's Envy. It's present day Envy. I recorded this entire playthrough when I was a teenager. I'm 22 years old now. I'm not a teenager anymore. I had stored all these recordings on my old external hard drive, which got like corrupted or something and corrupted a bunch of my recordings. It did the same thing with some of my Skyrim recordings when I got to Solstheim on my Skyrim Permadeath playthrough that I did, also when I was a teenager. So I actually lost a lot of footage, and it really sucks because there's almost 10 player levels worth and like so many Far Harbor quests worth. And as we know, I was playing on survival mode, and you can only save when you sleep in survival mode. But thankfully, the game like makes a save once you enter the island on the boat ride. So I lost a lot of progress and it sucked, but I actually started re-recording the first few quests back on Far Harbor, and I've been playing through them. Like, for the sake of fluidity and watchability, and for like my playthrough being complete, I decided to re-record the content from Far Harbor that I missed out on. So over the next couple of videos, you're gonna see that. It's not gonna be a little 19-year-old Envy, it's gonna be me, 22-year-old Envy. But yeah, I just wanted you guys to know that beforehand, before you see like the drastic fucking mega evolution that is my model now compared to what it was before. That being said, let's jump back into the video. You know, as a kid, I never did realize just how similar this like opening entrance to Far Harbor was to Skyrim's entrance to Solstheim, but you know, I really have a new appreciation for it, I guess. Because yeah, it's fairly similar, but it's a different world, and it kind of feels like a bit of a callback in a way. It doesn't feel like just a recycled opening. It feels similar but different, translated to a different world. Hello.
Are you lost? This is Far Harbor. We don't get many visitors around here.
We don't need no freeloaders or more help, mainlander. So you can get back in your boat and leave.
Alan, this isn't your dock. It belongs to the whole town. And that means strangers are welcome. Sorry, you've caught us during a difficult time. But Alan's got a point. Not all visitors have good intentions. So, what's your business here?
I'm looking for Kasumi Nakano.
A young woman from the Commonwealth named Kasumi may have passed through here. Her family hired me to find her.
Some sort of detective, huh? Well, she came through here all right.
Bells? Is it church time?
Something's coming through the fog!
You, help us defend the town, and I'll answer any questions you have. Take a post at the top of the wall, near the main gate. The hall never lets us down. Now follow me!
Alright, I've got you. Let's see if I remember how to play this game. I've been playing a lot of Skyrim lately. Let's do this. Am I going to third person again? Oh, there it is. It's the camera button.
Open the gate! I've got wounded out here!
There's no time. Look to the fog. They're coming.
Okay. Gulpers. What disease do we have? Lethargy. Okay, good. I'm glad we don't have weakness. That would be annoying. I have about 1,000 health. I shouldn't be worried here. But I should still be cautious because this is my first time playing this game in years. And I would not like to lose my deathless run as I'm going back and re-recording footage that was, like, fucking lost due to file corruption. Okay, I got this. Oh god, anglers. Holy shit. It's coming back to me, it's coming back to me. Did they just kill one of their people? Is that it? Okay, let's go talk to Avery. And then I'll talk to you guys after we wrap up this little quest here.
And now you see what we're up against.
That was easy.
The fog and the creatures it spits out have taken the whole island from my people. But for your help when we needed it, you deserve this.
I'm impressed if you survived.
If you managed to survive despite all that, you must be tough.
Ornery, more like.
I'm done cowering behind your damn hull, Avery. Time you let me deal with the real problem. With the right people and my guns, I can end those Children of Adam cultists for good.
The fog's been here forever. The children didn't make it.
Before the Rat Eaters came, the fog was under control. They come, and it all goes wrong. It's time we do something.
No need to burden the stranger with all this nonsense.
Let's get back to business.
Sorry for all that. You're here for Kasumi, right? She headed inland to the Synth Refuge, Acadia. Getting there will be dangerous. You'll need a guide. Old Longfellow. No one knows the fog like him.
Thanks for the tip.
This place to look for Longfellow's at the bar. The last plank. And, please, lend a hand around town if you're able. Even if it's slapped away. People like the Mariner and Cassie and others need help. And let me say something you might not hear again. Thank you.
Well, you know, I think I did actually do the side quests for Cassie and the Mariner. Alright, I'll redo some of the side quests. I mean, for the sake of fluidity and seamlessness.
You're that mainlander who just got here. I watched the island tear down the greatest family that ever set foot in Far Harbor. It was lumber and fishing that made the Daltons rich. But they got greedy. Took too much from the island. The island's been getting revenge ever since, killing us off one by one. I'm the last Dalton still standing. A mysterious stranger comes to Far Harbor. Someone strong, someone capable. With the stranger's help, the last living Dalton finally has a chance to avenge her bloodline once and for all. Now, on to the first chapter in our tale of vengeance. That would be the sad story of freckle-faced Petey. Petey was my cousin. He was a good lad, never caused trouble. He thought all those freckles brought him luck, but, well, not so much. He was out foraging at the National Park campground when the island sicked some feral ghouls on him. Those ferals are still out there, waiting to kill the next poor fool who comes along.
I'll avenge Petey.
Good. It's long past time those shamblers paid for what they did to Petey.
Okay, beautiful. Let's pick up a couple more quests before heading out.
The hull took a battering, to be sure. But she wouldn't be standing at all if it weren't for you. They call me the Mariner, shipwright, handyman. I'm the only one keeping the harbor afloat. Well, beside Captain Avery.
Well, it's nice to meet you.
Likewise. I don't suppose you'd be willing to lend a hand. In order to do proper repairs, I need tools. Specialized tools. And they won't be easy to come by. 450 caps if you can, though.
I'll help.
Eagle's Cove Tannery. Tools are certain to be there. Now get.
Okay, hull breach. And let's go and speak with Longfellow. Hey, you.
I'm done leading people to their deaths in the fog. Last fella couldn't keep up. Didn't last 5 minutes.
Some parents are worried about their runaway daughter. She went to Acadia, and I need to find her.
If someone's headed for Acadia, there's always a story. Yours worth dying over, huh?
Yeah. I've done a whole lot more for a whole lot less.
Clever with words, are you? I can get you to Acadia.
Let's go, Longfellow.
Follow me, then.
Cure my disease. No other complaints. So, I think I should really tell you all what's been going on for these last couple of years. I'm 21 years old. I'm turning 22 in May. Just 2 months away, right? I'm an emergency medical technician. I took the class back in 2022 in my senior year of high school, and I finally passed it, you know? It took a long time, but it was worth it. I'm a first responder. Finally using my education that I got when I was a teenager, putting it to good use. You know, when I was recording this, I was just a little teenage boy sitting in my room, playing video games, talking to my camera. I mean, I was 19, not little, but, you know, 19, teenager, you know, like, people actually watch my content now. I've been neglecting my YouTube channel, but I've been averaging 40 to 50 concurrent viewers on Twitch. I've been making about $1,000 a month from Twitch these last couple of months, which has been pretty cool. And I have about 40,000 followers on TikTok. It's been something, you know? It's weird though, because I don't talk as much as I used to. I'm much quieter. It's not a good thing. It's a trauma response to a bunch of things, but I mean, of course, I can yip and yap without stopping on stream and everything, but I'm not streaming right now, and I'm tired.
While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
Well, in that case, I want a Nuka-Cola, some stim packs, Kasumi Nakano returned to her family, and, a pony.
I'm afraid some of those things I'm not in a position to give. Kasumi is here. She's safe and unharmed, and you're free to see her if you'd like. You think Kasumi is a synth?
It doesn't matter.
Imagine just looking at your own hands and having to wonder, was I born with these? Or were they manufactured? I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live as a synth, not hiding, not pretending to be something else. Are you a synth?
No, but if I squint real hard in the mirror, sometimes I look like someone else.
I'm afraid when I try that trick, nothing really changes.
I need to go and get groceries. I'm gonna go speak to Kasumi, and then I think I'm done. Well, maybe I should introduce myself to the other co-founders.
You tracked Kasumi here. I'm impressed. I'm afraid your journey was unnecessary.
And miss out on a fun boat ride? Never.
Well, then at least you have the return trip to look forward to. Acadia is a safe haven for synths.
I'd like to help you all. Is there anything I can do?
Actually, as a matter of fact, there is. We were expecting a new synth to arrive, and he should have been here by now. There's been no sign of him, and I'm concerned that he might have become lost on the way here.
This island is a death trap. Your synth probably ended up as Mirelurk food.
I certainly hope not, but I'd like to know for certain. You should start by talking to Brooks in Far Harbor. He's one of us, a synth. He's the one who meets the new arrivals and gets them started on the journey here. If he doesn't cooperate, tell him that his designation is L792. That should convince him.
Kasumi Nakano?
Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
I'm a detective. Your parents sent me.
You came all this way for me. They wouldn't want me back. Not if they knew the truth.
You can work that out with your parents. I'm taking you home.
No, you don't get it. I am not their daughter. I'm a synth.
I know it must be hard for you. I just want to make sure you're here for the right reasons.
Yeah, so I am. I mean, yes. I believe I'm a synth, but there's something wrong here with Acadia. There's more going on than just the refuge. I can't leave until I've gotten to the bottom of it. I've done enough running.
Okay, well, I can help you out.
What if I told you that there's a secret? A big secret here, on this island. Something way more important than just one lost girl.
Sister, there's a lot of things on this island more important than you.
If you could just hold the jokes for a second. You saw all those computers that DiMA's hooked up to, right? They hold his memories, or offload data from his brain. Or maybe some combination of both? Well, Faraday asked me to help do some repairs on them, and, you know, I got curious. There's like a century's worth of life experiences in there. And that's when I see it. Data models DiMA has been making. One was the fog taking over Far Harbor. Another was a nuclear detonation on the island. Plus, death counts. What if DiMA is so open and welcoming because he's actually hiding something from us? A plan to wipe out the rest of the island.
DiMA turning on Far Harbor? Now that would be cause for concern.
Personally, I find calculated mass murder to be very soothing.
Look, help me out, and if I'm wrong, You can make all the jokes you want.
I'll just talk to DiMA.
Alright. Good luck. Let me know what you find out.
Whatever we find out, I hope there's a way to make some caps out of it.
So, you've talked to DiMA. You know why we're here. I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us.
Synths deserve safety.
It's so good to hear that. Very encouraging. Please, make sure DiMA knows that as well. Sometimes I worry about... well, if I wasn't here to make sure his equipment is all functional. And that's not even mentioning maintaining the fog condensers. So many things to keep track of.
Right. Wouldn't want him blowing a fuse. Huh?
No. Not really.
If there's anything I can do to help out, just let me know.
Well, if you're determined to help, there is something you could do. There's a boat along the coast of the island. It was transporting some hardware we needed. Storage drives. The boat never finished the trip, you see. So the drives are still out there. I could really use them here for extra parts, if nothing else. My understanding is that the boat wrecked southwest of here.
I've got it covered.
Thank you. I really do appreciate it.
Alright, DiMA.
DiMA.
Is there anything I can do?
Yeah, Kasumi thinks you're hiding something in that big metal head of yours.
Kasumi says she's seen parts of your memories. Death projections. For Far Harbor and the center of the island.
That's unfortunate. We aren't planning to destroy the island. Those projections were merely to help us realize the cost of inaction.
Sounds like a lot of fancy talk aimed at throwing us off the trail. Must mean we're onto something.
I want to help, DiMA.
There's a conflict that's been brewing on this island, shortly after we built Acadia. Between Far Harbor and the Children of Atom.
Simply put, they want to kill each other, and each side wants us to help them.
We've tried to stay neutral, but Far Harbor was going to be wiped out by the fog, so that's when we built the condensers for them.
And I was friends with the previous leader of the Children of Atom, Confessor Martin. I even gave them their headquarters, the submarine base they named the Nucleus.
Which was a mistake, because Martin is gone and the new Confessor, Tectus, is completely insane.
He's been threatening us, to force us to choose a side. I left behind something very important in that submarine base I gave them.
DiMA's earliest memories are stored in the military computer banks in that base. The pre-war security systems and Confessor Martin's goodwill were supposed to keep them safe.
But now Tectus is in charge, and he's after DiMA's memories. We don't even know what's in them.
But we do know that I spent nearly a century on this island alone. Whatever's in there is too dangerous to allow Tectus to get his hands on them.
What can I do?
If you're willing to retrieve what I've lost, and bring my memories back to me, then we'd all be one step closer to solving this conflict without bloodshed.
You'll have to get through the Children of Atom's base. You're new on the island, so you might be able to pose as a recruit.
Then, once you get to the memory banks, you'll have to use a special program DiMA and I have been working on to break through the security systems.
It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be an intruder. I've loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded that will help guide you through it.
I'm gonna replace all your memories with pictures of cats. Meow.
Well, I suppose that would certainly make remembering some of my darker hours more fuzzy. In all seriousness, good luck. I understand the risks you're taking on our behalf. It's in all our best interest that you succeed. One more thing before you leave. Whatever you do, don't assault the Children of Atom directly. Our ultimate goal must be to bring peace. If you attack them, they'll consider themselves at war with the outside world.
I've got no love for those mindless fanatics at the Nucleus. I won't complain if it comes to violence. Hell, I'm hoping it does.
It's been almost an hour and we've just been yapping. Yap, 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 yap. I need to go shopping and I need to go to the gym. Hey, Kasumi.
Turns out DiMA's earliest memories
I also need to set up
are
a
in the
P.O.
hands of
box.
the Children of Atom. He's afraid of what they're gonna find.
So, is that what those death projections were about? It wasn't DiMA planning to destroy the island. He's worried the Children of Atom will. Or is he still hiding something? What could be in those memories that he would leave them behind? Is there really something in them that's dangerous? Do you have a way in?
Faraday's program.
I wonder if you'll need to, you know, connect to the old banks the way he does. Some kind of connection between your head and the computer. I'll bet that's it. And then Faraday's program would be translating DiMA's thoughts and data, helping you through any security guarding it. Well, it's a little exciting, isn't it? You'll let me know what you find? I'll keep an eye on things here.
If all I find in those memories is just 100 years worth of DiMA staring at a wall, yeah, I'm gonna be really annoyed.
Well, if you did, that's almost good, right? That means they're harmless. Anyway, good luck.
Thank you, Kasumi. I think I need to take a break. I need to go shopping and see about getting a P.O. box set up. Someone broke into my house and robbed, like, everything recently. Thankfully, my community came through for me and crowdfunded 10 grand within the first 12 hours. And I've just been kind of replacing things, and some people have offered to send me things. I'm a little bit iffy about giving out my personal address, especially after being robbed. So I'm just gonna set up a P.O. box, I think. You know, doing things on my own is scary, like fear of the unknown, I suppose, not having a hand to guide me through it. But I've been alone my whole life, and this is no different. I'm stronger alone. It's scary, but one step into the unknown won't really hurt me, would it? Anyways, thank you for watching. I'll be back soon. We have a lot more to do before, like a lot more to, recover, I suppose, in terms of, footage that was lost. So, I'll be around. I'd like to say I'm really sorry for the inconvenience, and I'm also really sorry for the ugly green overlay that I used to use. That was very strange. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, nights, and everything in between. I'm gonna go get some groceries, and then I'm gonna hit the gym, set up a P.O. box. I think today I'm hitting arms.